Looks like a little kid at Christmas time. Guys, welcome back to Farmstead Forge. So the thing about fixing things and rebuilding things is once in a while unique projects find their way to your door. So the guy that sent me these, I've known him probably 3/4 of my life, and he was a client for a long time until they moved to a different ranch. But he has a set of spurs that he needs fixed. He's had these for about 25 years or so. See how wobbled out they are. I have a challenge for these because they have silver on, so I can't drill completely through. I'm going to have to find my pin, which I think I might be able to make it out right there, and drill it from this side, not drill it all the way through. You can see how wore these things are. This guy spent more time on a horse than most people have lied about. This pin is so thin, it's like about to fall in half. So I would like to try to get these off without ruining these old rowels, because I have another idea for these guys, because you guys know me, I like to salvage everything, but I have a unique project I might use those on, because he sent me new ones. Oh, he even sent me pins. Nice, I might be able to use those. So I'm going to ponder on these for just a minute before I get started. So this is what I came up with. It's a hacksaw blade. I flattened the teeth on my anvil because the teeth kind of have a wowie to them. And that still wasn't quite enough, so I took it to my belt sander and just shaved off. Now I already cut this side, and it just went down through there like greased lightning. That pin is just paper thin, so. Almost there. Whoa, it was almost there. Trying to save that little piece. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. That's how small that thing is. It's all that was left. It's just crazy. And then the new rowels versus the old ones, and it's hard to tell what the whole size was originally, but it's probably pretty close. That one's quite a bit smaller than that guy. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this factory pin, so I have a piece of welding rod cleanup, and that's what we're going to use for our pins today. Now everything's sticking to this thing. Now the tricky part is, I gotta be careful, I can't drill this thing all the way through. Of course, they'll ding up his silver, which he said if I did, it wasn't the end of the world, but I'd like to not to. And then also, if this side has just been pressed in, I gotta be careful that I don't push it out with the pressure of my drill press, because it could pop this old silver off or put a ding in it. Ooh, it's gonna look pretty. You can barely see this thing with the naked eye. Okay, now we gotta do very careful drilling. First, I want to do something. Push the little guy right out. I got it like almost perfect. Now, the part we can't screw up. That's what I was worried about, that other thing pushing out. I didn't want it to push my silver out the back side. But I gotta have enough to hold that pin in there. I think I'm gonna go and chance it. I'm gonna do a tiny bit more. Something's sounding different. I better stop. Just gonna countersink this guy a little bit. Guy's so small, I think I'll hacksaw him off. Oh, I wish I had a level spot on this old shop floor. Alright, so I just put a little piece of copper in here to keep my deflection away from my heat and everything, away from that silver and that new rowel. So, wish me luck. Don't need much. One little spot right there where my weld didn't go in my countersink. I want to clean that up. There we go. Now we gotta do round 2, and then I gotta make the little surprise I want to make. I didn't bore you guys with building all these little parts, but here are the parts. We're gonna put them together. too. There we go. Now, I decided it's always fun to surprise people. So I thought it'd be fun to make a couple keychains out of his old rowels. This couple's been together for a long time, and all that time those rowels were wearing, they were probably working together. So I think that's pretty cool, and I think they'll enjoy those. They turned out pretty cool. I almost kind of want to keep one. Guys, I'm pretty happy with the way these turned out. I could have blended this and matched it, but these are working spurs, so within a month or so you won't even know they were ever fixed. I'm also going to send him his little bitty pin. That's all that was left of that thing, holding those together. I think he'll get a kick out of that. Guys, I think these turned out good. I like the little keychains. It was a fun little project. So hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Doesn't spin. I gotta fix that.